Imagine you wake up and you find yourself on a roller coaster, and it's climbing to the top of this massive hill, and you're freaking out because you didn't ask to be on this ride. But guess what? We're on it, and at this point, we got two choices. We can either grip the bar, tense up, and worry the entire time, or trust that the ride's going to go where it's going to go, lean into the experience, and actually maybe enjoy it. And a lot of us are constantly and metaphorically gripping the bar of life, causing a lot of unnecessary suffering that we don't actually have to carry. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by gripping this bar of life? That sounds kind of stupid, but let's look at some example thoughts. If I had only chosen a different career path, I wouldn't be struggling. I wish I had spoken up in that argument. I keep replaying what I should have said. Why did I say that earlier? I sounded so stupid. I don't feel like working out, but I know I should. Heard any of those? Now, emotions are often reactions to thoughts, so let's see if we notice any of these emotions. Feelings of unease, or restlessness, frustration, not a full-blown panic attack, but maybe a low level of anxiety, regret, feeling behind, impatient. Okay, so those are the emotions. Let's look at the physical sensations real quick. Tightness in your stomach or chest, mental fog, feeling drained, fidgeting, checking your phone, distracting yourself constantly because stillness just feels uncomfortable. Now, I bring these up because we are often not aware that we are doing them to begin with. And if we become aware of our tendencies, we unlock the ability to choose to continue doing that or to maybe do something different. In this whole thing, that whole experience of thoughts, emotions, sensations, let's call it resistance. And resistance is kind of stupid because it's not just these thoughts and emotions and sensations. You're pushing back against what's already happening. And that just makes things worse. For example, there's been studies that have done that in car crashes, passengers who survive with the least injury are the ones who are relaxed. And so stunt drivers and professional race car drivers are trained to stay loose during an accident. Now, I know I just gave some studies on cars, so how does that help with life? Well, when you tense up against reality, it makes challenges not only worse, but you're more easily to break, or in other words, become more stressed out. So what are ways that we can not resist the present moment as much and maybe handle it more effectively? Let's say we're out of shape. Let's say that we've thought in the past, I wish I never let myself get this way. Why do I do this? What if we did an acceptance mindset instead? This is where I'm at. What can I do about it? And then you take action. That doesn't mean we like where we're at, but this happens to be where we are. You see the difference? So it's not just like we're not keeling over and like letting life happen to us and becoming passive or like we're giving up. It's about being more effective and no longer gripping that bar, so to speak. So I use this roller coaster analogy because I like it because it puts life into a physical, visual structure that makes sense. Because life often does not. So when I catch myself mentally fighting with the present moment for no damn reason, I remind myself this. I'm on the roller coaster of life. I know that sounds cheesy, but there's going to be some bumpy parts. There's going to be some thrills. There's going to be some hills, and there's going to be some sharp declines. But a lot of it is out of our control. And life is always moving forward no matter what. That is until it comes to that final halt. Because that's the truth, is life's going to be over a lot quicker than we think. And at the end of my life, I don't want to look back and think of all the time I wasted being angry or afraid or worried about things that didn't matter or were simply out of my control. So at some point, we have to stop gripping the safety bar, throw our hands up, and trust and enjoy the ride while we have it. So thank you all for watching. I'm done. I'm genuinely curious what you all think of this idea, and that's assuming I'm not talking into the YouTube void, but that is also possible. So thank you all. See y'all next time.